We got events today. Now, nothing too special. We are doing just some yoke carry. My goal is, last time we did this, we did 2 runs and I was just feeling super winded. So the goal of today is a similar weight, but trying to get 3 runs of that in. 100 feet. And then we're gonna move on to tire flip. Not super thrilled about tire flip, mainly because it's just cold outside. Last session you saw we were doing it inside, and that was just the luxury of it was a lot later in the day and the tea shop next door was closed. And so we didn't have to worry about being too noisy. Solid event session today. Yoke moved pretty well. I think I would have liked it to be a little bit faster. It just felt funky. In the off season, I was doing a lot of work on strengthening my ankles, working the shins and the calves. And I completely took that off once I started prep. So maybe that's time to start reincorporating that to avoid shin splints. And I need to just be more diligent with stretching my hamstrings. Those are 2 factors that are kind of making the yoke carry feel just off. So I think we definitely improved that, but we got some solid runs at 4:55. Then we moved on to tire flip, and I think just the surface that we were on was a lot more uneven, and that caused it to rock around a lot. Because that second clip, the second set that I did in 35 seconds, and I'm sure if it wasn't bouncing around so much, it probably would have been around 30 seconds, which was my hope. And then we finally moved on to sandbag. That first set you saw, we started from where the sandbags are, so that was about like 40 feet, give or take. And I left the height of the yoke as is, so 51 inches, and that's over competition height. Competition height is 48 inches, and you can see it's definitely a bit of a struggle for me. I just wanted to see how that felt, if that would work. But for the following, the set 2, 3, and 4, I dropped it down to 49, and that felt very smooth. We got it in 16 or 17 seconds on our fastest run, and so I'm feeling pretty confident about that. Maybe we could go a little faster, but if we break it down, that might be about 8 seconds per bag. So maybe under 25 seconds is the new goal. I don't know yet. But nonetheless, solid session, definitely feel a little beat up. We're going to just move on with the rest of our day, make sure we do some recovery work later on, and then I'll see you guys soon for some front squats and whatever else we got planned. Session number 4. Took a little break yesterday because I was moving the misses up to Fort Collins for the next few weeks. And I was really sore after the events, but I'm feeling pretty good. Knees are still a little sore, so we're gonna make sure we warm them up well and kind of just see how the front squats start to feel as we're moving up in weight. The goal is to hit 315 for 6. Obviously, if the knees don't feel good, then we'll adjust that, but hopefully all things go well. Then we're just gonna throw in some pin presses, some pedlay rows, we're continuing that, but I'm shifting my foot position to be nice and wide, similarly to how I'm picking up the sandbag, that same width. I'm curious to see what that'll do or how that'll feel. And then some bench press. That might be a rep PR, who knows? But 315 for 5. That 5th one, looking at the film, looked pretty smooth, but I felt like this left hand is always the issue, kind of moved in a little too much. And I was confident that if I did a 6th rep, that this would kind of slip out and I would have to bail the bar, which I didn't want to do. But I feel like 5 reps is a pretty good benchmark for where I think I am right now. Especially, it's only January. So that's really good news that we got the rest of the year to keep improving that, to keep working on it. I think just with all the driving I've been doing and kind of like a couch potato, getting that extension is not happening as well as I would hope. So we need to be more mindful of that, work more on that upper back extension, and really trying to get more strength there.